fun we are going to have today. My name is Kathy Anderson. I'm president of the Silver City Neighborhood Alliance, and on behalf of them, all of our speakers, all of the entities that work to help keep us safe, our neighborhood leaders, welcome. The New Mexico Epidemiology and Response Division of the Department of Health, the New Mexico Environment Department, BLM, and the U.S. Forest Service, they are interested in smoke. Are they getting the word out right? Do you want to hear communications about health risks of smoke in different ways? What was your experience on the Silver Fire? So if you go in there during lunch, if you were anywhere near smoke from the Silver Fire, they'd probably like to talk with you. So if you'll do that, or smoke from other fires, I'm sure they'd like to hear that too. Neighborhood membership. Neighborhood membership in the Alliance is easy. It's free. You get a bunch of neighbors together. You agree to work together on issues that threaten or affect or impact the entire neighborhood. You join the Alliance. You come and vote on the issue. I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Jack Crocker. Many of you already know him. Jack came to WNMU as its provost and vice president for academic affairs after previously being vice president of academic quality and success at the State College of Florida. He's Dean Emeritus of Florida Gulf Coast University, where he twice served as interim provost, founded his College of Arts and Sciences, wrote the university's guiding principles, founded the Renaissance Academy of Florida Gulf Coast, which is a lifelong program, not unlike the Western Institute of Lifelong Learning. Prior to that, Jack was director of the Office of Community Relations and member of the Community Leadership Council at the University of South Florida, while he taught literature and creative writing. Jack is an accomplished published poet and fiction writer. He has written for public television and presented readings and musical programs at colleges, conferences, and workshops throughout the United States. He was writer-in-residence for Danville College's summer program in Florence, Italy. His doctorate is in English from Texas Tech, and his master's is in English from Florida State University. Jack achieved his undergrad from Delta State, Mississippi, where he went on baseball and basketball scholarships. Dr. Crocker.
Thanks very much, Kathy. Good morning. Sometimes it's good to hear an introduction. Usually I just say, just give my name and I'll get up, but more and more at my age, it's good to hear that because I don't remember. I don't remember doing all of that. So it's good to be reminded of some of the things that you did. But on behalf of President Shepard and all of us here at Western, I'm honored to welcome you.
I want to also thank you for letting me say a few words on Senator Udall's behalf. I think it's fitting we're here right around the 3rd anniversary of the Quail Ridge Fire, 2011. We witnessed heroic efforts of this community's first responders and a community pulling together to help families in need. I want to just thank you for all of your efforts and for your efforts now that continue. Most of the computer models tell us that in New Mexico, temperatures have been rising 50% faster than the global average in recent decades. New Mexico's drought conditions remain the worst in the nation. Over the last 10 years, we've seen the lowest snowpack on record in the West. Snowpack that our farmers, ranchers, and cities depend on. River flows in the Colorado River Basin are declining and are projected to shrink further. This puts huge pressure on water supply for agriculture and power generation. We're seeing more catastrophic and record-setting forest fires, like Wildfire-resistant, and they burn much hotter than in the past, scorching soils with temperatures that reach up to 1,000 degrees. The demands on forest responders, firefighters, health providers, and other community resources have grown. Yet you have pulled together to tackle these challenges. Today's forum, one of many recommendations you've identified in the Silver City Sustainability Plan 2030, can have a direct and positive impact on your community's ability to prepare for and mitigate the consequences of climate change.
But where does it go? Do you take this information and put it back on your shelf? Or do you contact us or contact your neighbors or get with your neighborhood associations, your homeowners associations, and say, look, we really need to do something here. We need to take the responsibility. We need to help our fire departments out. We need to help our wildfire fighting agencies out and take some of this on. A lot of you are doing this already, and that's fantastic, and we appreciate it, and we love it. But there's always more that can be done. Next time we do this, I'd love to hear about some things that are going on. And if there's anything that we can do to help, we'd be more than happy to try and get some of that word out there and get that word on the ground.
Where I'm at, I'm a huge fan of personal accountability. So hopefully everybody will go home and look at their home and say, what can I do? What can I do? Me, today, this weekend,